Welcome back to Donzi's World. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm your host. My name is Don Fabiano. I am Donzi. Now today in Donzi's World, I'm going to do something a little bit different than I've been doing recently. I'm going to talk about camping because I love camping. Donzi is a camping guy. Donzi loves camping. So in this episode of Donzi's World, I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm going to show you Donzi's World, Camping World style. It's just so nice to come out here and be in nature. Like, you eat outside, you cook outside, you're sleeping outside. It's really a great way to clear your head. It's awesome. Everyone should camp out. Campers are happy people. Look at me. Woohoo! So happy. So now we're going to jump right into the show. I'm going to show you how Donzi does it in Donzi's World. This is the camping show 2020, COVID 2020. COVID sucks. But this is the COVID camping show. Enjoy. So this is it. We're at the campsite now, and I just pulled in. This is the number of our campsite. See, they write it on the rock. And here's what we have to do. We have a nice campsite. Look how big this is. You go all the way up this driveway. There's my car at the campsite I just pulled in. Now, we were here last week and there was not all this stuff all over the ground. It's the end of the camping season, but we're gonna have a great time. It's good weather still. There's Moana, she's setting up. Here's my car. So then, now we're into the campsite. Here's my fire pit. Check this out. This is where all the action happens. We sit around the fire pit, game night. All my bedding's in a plastic bag. We still have not set the tent up yet. We just got here. Let me do a couple things to set up and I'll show you what happens. I'll show you how we camp out. Alright, so now we're in the middle of setting up. We have our 2 chairs by the campfire. That's an extremely important part of setting up. Our tent is in the woods. We like to put our tent under the trees and in the woods because we like to hear the birds and all kinds of stuff. We just like our tent in the woods for some reason. But now, the next thing to do is to set up our canopy over the picnic table. So this is the canopy before it's set up. Here's our picnic table with the Yeti and our camping lamp and our cast iron pan. That's how we get our water in the bucket. So now we have a griddle. I used to camp on a camp stove with 2 burners. Now the new age is I camp on a griddle. Camping coffee pot. And this is everything we need. See, there are 2 Tupperwares. Everything you need is inside. Coffee, maple syrup, spoons, aluminum foil, and everything you need for camping. Mustard, spoons in a bag. So this is it. Now we're going to do our canopy. Alright, so this is the next thing we have to do. I pulled my car into the woods because I have a cord that gets plugged in right there, and the cord goes to my bed. Look, there's my bed inside the tent, and it's getting blown up. Now you push the button and the bed, you have to keep going till there's no wrinkles. That's the rule. There has to be no wrinkles left in the bed. So now the bed's in the tent. That's where I'm going to sleep for the next 4 days. Alright, then we'll make the bed after it's all blown up. Alright, take a look, we got it. This is the tent. This is inside the tent. This is my bed for the next couple days. Out in the woods. Just the way we like it. We're going to hear the owls in the morning, going to hear all the birds. There's my campsite. Canopy over the picnic table. Moana by the fire. So, today we're going to have an adventure. I'll show you that. Tomorrow we're going to have an adventure. And the next day we're going to have an adventure. I'm going to show you all that stuff. Sit back and enjoy. So I'm doing my adventure, but check out what I saw on my adventure. You won't believe it. Ah, my lordy. How often do you see that? He's ugly. Ah! So I made it to the end of our first adventure of the day. We set up our campsite, then we went for a little hike, so we were walking in the woods. Then we came to this fire tower. We had to walk up the stairs. I'm on top of a tower, and behind me is Block Island. I'll zoom in a second. Like right there is Block Island, so I could see the ocean, I could see Block Island. So this was our adventure for today. We took a hike. Beautiful day. Blue sky, temperature is perfect. I love fall. To me, in Donzi's world, fall is the best season of the whole year. Love it. Temperature's just right. I wear a long sleeve shirt, I wear shorts. Love it. Very comfortable. So we did our adventure. Tonight we're going to camp out. I'll show you how that's done. We're going to build a nice fire. Game night. We have a nice dinner on our griddle. We always have surf and turf. Tonight is steak and fish. Steak and fish camping. This is the life. Donzi's world. Donzi's world. This is how Donzi lives his life. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll do it every day. Every day. Check out Block Island. It's out there, see it? It's that line at the top. That's Block Island. Alright, here's the tower we just climbed. So we were up on top, that's where we saw Block Island. And watch this. There is my little friend. That's a praying mantis. First thing you're supposed to say when you see a praying mantis is, don't kill it, it's illegal to kill it. It's against the law to kill a praying mantis. That's what you have to say every time. This is 10 seconds of happiness. Enjoy. So here's one more thing we do when we camp out. We hang our flags, our patriotic flags, and we also have a pirate flag because we're pirates. We're patriotic and we're pirates, both. Check this out. So this is how we do it. Our campsite is down this road. There's our campsite, there's my car, there's our kitchen setup. So if you go down the road, you can see our flags. Patriotic flags and pirate flags, because that's how we live our lives. Now look at one more thing that's interesting. So this is across the road. Now they have closed every other campsite. So only every other campsite is open and every other one is closed because of COVID. So COVID is changing everything. Every other campsite is closed. But now take a look. See, it's the end of the camping season. Do you see anybody behind me? Usually there'd be like campfires and kids riding bicycles and people walking to the bathroom having an emergency. There's nobody. We're the only ones here. So us and the coyotes, we're the only ones here. Me and the coyotes. So that's how it is.
Burnt the fish a little on the skin.
All right, now this is the best part of camping, which is supper time. A lot of people do different things. When I first started camping many years ago, I used to cook like chicken over the fire. Now, I have my griddle I showed you before. Now every night camping is surf and turf. We have fish and meat. Tonight is fish and steak. We have nice steak tips. So, gonna go right in the griddle. That's tonight's dinner, fish and steak tips. This is how we camp now. Woohoo! Hey, so I'm back again. So it's a new day. I just woke up, it's the morning. We just had a nice breakfast. We had eggs and pancakes and bacon and a lot of coffee, so that's a good camping breakfast. Now we're just relaxing for a second, then we're gonna go out and do our next adventure of the day. We're gonna go to Point Judith and sashay up and down the street. Usually when I go to Point Judith, I'm going to the ferry boat, because that's where the ferry boat to Block Island leaves from. If you want to go to Block Island, first you go to Point Judith and you jump on the ferry boat. But today I'm just going to walk up and down the streets because I've never done that before. I'm going to find out what Point Judith is all about. So that's today's adventure. Now, we've been camping all summer long. This is the end of the season. Last night was actually very cold in the tent. We camped probably 5, 6, 7 times. I forget, it was a lot. You know what was funny is that it was different every time, because the first time we camped, there was a problem with flies. There were black flies everywhere, no matter where you went. We went to the camp store, they're in the camp store. In your campsite, there were a mass amounts of black flies. Then the second time we camped, there was ants. Ants were everywhere. Then the third time we camped, there was bees. There were bees, yellow jackets everywhere. So we were here last weekend. The problem was now that it's fall, the acorns were falling. You'd be standing, sitting, the acorns were like boom, 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 boom. And now, guess what the problem is this week? You won't believe it. Coyotes. The coyotes are everywhere. At nighttime, you're sitting here, you're listening to rah, rah, rah. They're so loud. They travel in packs. There's packs of coyotes. They're everywhere. And oh my God, the coyotes. And you're in your tent and they walk right by your tent like this. So now the problem is coyote. They don't bother us, but they're around. You can hear them. There's like, now it's coyote problem. So camping, we love it, do it every day. And today's Point Judith. Stick around and we'll see what happens. I don't even know what's there, so it'll be a learning experience for me too, so we'll see what happens. All right, sit back and enjoy. So I made it, here I am, I'm in Point Judith. I'm gonna show you the town. I just got here. First thing I saw was the ferry boat coming in. Ferry boat goes to Block Island, now it's coming back. So there's all the people in the ferry boat. All 5 of them. Doesn't look like a lot of people went to Block Island today. Alright, so I'm in Point Judith right now. I was going to show you the town, but really there's not a lot to it. I thought it was a tourist town with t-shirt shops and 1 million restaurants. All it is fishing boats, like 1,000,005 fishing boats. The one exciting thing was I saw a seal in the water. The seal was going up and down like this. It was an actual seal. Now I'm sitting by the beach at a restaurant. So this is Point Judith. This is all it is. It's all right. It's the fishing boats coming in. That's what you see when you go to Point Judith. Guys wearing rubber pants, they just got back from fishing. That's what it's all about here. Alright, and this is the best part of camping. It doesn't look like camping, because it isn't. I'm at the beach. I'm at Mesquamaket Beach. The best part about camping is, during the daytime, I come to the beach all day long, and then at nighttime we camp out at the campsite with the campfire. So I come to the beach in the summertime, there's like 1 million people. I go in the water, I body surf all day, lay on the beach, we bring food, the seagulls come. The seagulls at Mesquamaket Beach are marauders. If you have a sandwich in your hand, the seagulls will come down and take the sandwich directly out of your hand. They're so aggressive The seagulls here are terrible. So when you eat, you have to like hide your food. The seagulls will actually attack you if you have food in your hand. So, but that's my regular system. I come to the beach all day, camp out all night. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my gosh, this is why I love it so much. Now I have a system where once a year, it's only one time a year, I build my amazing sandcastle. And when I say it's amazing, I'm talking about it's amazing. And I'm gonna show it to you in a second. It takes me 4 hours, legitimately, with the stopwatch. It takes me 4 hours to build this sandcastle. And I work like a mad dog. When it's done, it's beautiful. So I do that once a year, and I did it this summer too. It came out great. Got a lot of compliments. The funny thing is, the lifeguards, if you dig a hole or build something, they want you to smooth it over before you leave. So I build this 4-hour sandcastle, and then I find some kids and I let them stomp it. So the kids come and they stomp my sandcastle after I've spent 4 hours building it. But I love it, I think it's great. I would not have it any other way. So now, let me show you something amazing about Mesquamaket Beach that you might not know about, but Donzi's gonna tell you about it. Check this out. Behind me, way over there, I'm in Mesquamaket. What I'm gonna show you is in Watch Hill. It's a different town, but you can see it from here. It's over there. Guess what it is? Taylor Swift bought a house in Watch Hill. It's high up on a mountain. She has the highest house in Watch Hill. But it's Taylor Swift's house. If you went on Facebook and drove by Taylor Swift's house and went on location, like you were gonna tag your location, it would say you're at Taylor Swift's house. That's what it says on location. Now I'll zoom in on it and you can see it clearly. This is Taylor Swift's house. Come and visit her, send her a text message. She'll open the door for you. That's Taylor Swift's house right there. She lives on the top of the hill. All right, so here I am. I'm back at the campsite now, and we're playing our games because when we camp out, we have game night every single day, various games. I'm gonna show you a game. It's called Ladder Ball. That's the name of it. The name is Ladder Ball. This is what it looks like after you play. See, there are 3 rungs. There's a white, a red, and a blue, and you have to get the balls to wrap around one of the rungs. So this is ladder ball. I'm going to show you how it's done in action. So I have the balls in my hand. It's 2 balls on a string, 2 balls with the string in between, and you throw them so it flies in the air and it goes on the rung of the ladder. Three points. Two points. Oh! One point. Ladder ball. That's it. So we're at the end of our camping trip. We just packed up everything. This is our table. This is the picnic table where we had our big food set up. There was a canopy above it. Now it's empty. So we packed up all our gear. Garbage goes in the dumpster. See my car? Loaded up with all my camping stuff. So, garbage on the roof to go in the dumpster. But before I finish my trip, I wanted to tell you my amazingest story. Now, the story didn't happen on this camping trip. We were here last weekend, the previous weekend, and we had the most amazingest thing. So the place we go camping is called Burlingame Campground, and it's right near Mesquamaket Beach in Rhode Island, in that area. So we belong to a Facebook group called Bound for Burlingame. And it's a group of the campers that come here regularly, like we come here regularly. So we joined the group. It's called Bound for Burlingame. Now, the person who runs that Facebook website hid a box in the woods. It was like a tackle box. Inside the tackle box were little flags with a sticker on them that meant Burlingame State Park, which is where I am now, Burlingame Campground State Park. So she hid the box in the woods and she gave clues on how to find it. So you had to walk in the woods and you had to like look over here and then go down this path, and then it was hidden and then you had to find out where it was hidden. And so if you find the box, you get a flag. And if you found a flag, that means you're a super awesome dude or babette. So this is the flag you get. See, it has a sticker on it. That means Bound for Burlingame. So if you find the box in the woods, then you get this flag, and then you could put it at your campsite where people could see it. Then they'll know that you're super awesome. So last week when we were here, we started getting messages on Facebook that someone stole the box. It was gone. And the administrator who put the box there was not here last weekend. She was at home. So she couldn't do anything about it. So my girlfriend and I decided that we would search for the box and try to solve the mystery. The way that we tried to find the box in the beginning, we knew it was in a dumpster. So we went to every single dumpster in the campground. We were driving around from dumpster to dumpster, looking in the dumpster. Nope, no box. Nope, no box. We looked in all the stinky dumpsters, so we looked in them all. So then we got a message on Facebook that the person who stole the box is actually an employee of the campground. He works in the maintenance yard. So the message was it could be in the maintenance dumpster. So we went there and we walked up to the maintenance dumpster, and actually the guy had taken a picture of the box inside the dumpster. To break everyone's balls, he took a picture of the box inside the dumpster. So we knew that there was a yellow rope in the dumpster. So we go to the maintenance yard, we open up the dumpster for the maintenance yard. Sure enough, there was the yellow rope, but there was no box with the flags in it. The box was gone, but the yellow rope was there. So we knew we were in the right place, but we still had not found the box. Now we're like, that was our last option. What are we gonna do now? So, in the front, where you first come in, there's a ranger's office. It says ranger's office. So then we go in there. The idea was to just tell them what was going on, give them information, and say that there's an employee who's a dick. So that was all we were going to do, is just give that information. So we start telling the story that the box is gone. The woman behind the counter goes, "Oh, someone returned it. We have the box right here." She picks it up and hands us the box that we've been looking for all day long. So now, I guess the story was that it was in a maintenance truck and then someone else returned it, like one of his co-workers, like shamed him because he was a dick and returned the box. So now we had the box in our hands. Here it is right here. It says Bound for Burlingame. This is the box that was hidden in the woods. This is the box that we searched every single dumpster looking for, and then the ranger gave it back to us. So you open up the box, all the flags are inside. It's supposed to be hidden in the woods, and now I have it. I've got to get it back to the administrator so that she can hide it in the woods for next season. This season's over, so this is only good for next season. So somehow we need to return this box to the administrator of the Bound for Burlingame Facebook page. So that's the story. So we actually solved the mystery. We worked on solving the problem all day long, and at the end we were like, oh my God! We solved the mystery, we got the box back, now I have the box in my possession. People are going to have a good time next season when they come. The box is going to be hidden in the woods. You're going to get clues. You follow the clues. You go this way, that way, this way. Then you find the box. You open up the box. You get your flag. That means you're awesome. And when we found the box, we posted it on the website, and the people said that we're awesome. They said, we're awesome. This guy, awesome. So that's our story from last week. It was amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that story. So right next to Misquamicut is a town called Watch Hill. I'm in Watch Hill right now. Check it out, it's beautiful. There's the lighthouse. That's Misquamicut Beach. So Misquamicut Beach is there, and Watch Hill is right near it. Beautiful town, right in the water. But here, look what I just passed. That right there is Taylor Swift's house. Taylor Swift owns this house right here. And every now and then she comes and parties here. That's Taylor Swift's house. She built this seawall and her neighbors got all upset because she had all kinds of cranes and bulldozers. This is Watch Hill. Beautiful. And that's all I wanted to say in this episode of Donzi's World. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, send me an email. You can see my email address right here where I'm pointing. Send me an email address. Tell me I'm an idiot. Tell me I'm a genius. Tell me whatever you want. If you like camping, absolutely send me an email. Tell me about your experiences, how you do it. What do you eat at night? So now, I have to say, hopefully this COVID crap ends. Nobody likes COVID. Nope. Hopefully the world gets a little bit better. Be nice, be kind, say thank you, wear your mask, wash your hands, socially distant. If you're walking past someone, walk around them or stand. What I do is I actually stand back and let them pass, and then once they pass me, then I could go back to what I was doing. So socially distant, wash your hands, wear your mask. This COVID crap has to end. Nobody likes it. It's stupid. We're all praying for a better world. Hopefully that happens. So with that, I'll say happy day. Enjoy life, please. I'm begging you, enjoy life. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.